Good morning and welcome. What's up, nerds? It's your boy, the OG GM, coming to you live on a lovely spring morning here at Site B on the 3rd day of June, 2023, in the year of our Lord, John Cena. And it's time to take a look at all the Saturday tabletop role-playing game news, bits and bobs, stories of fun, excitement, and adventure. And the number one story today that doesn't involve Paizo is a huge sale from our friends over at Modifius or Mofidius. The complete line of Conan 2D20 tabletop role-playing game product, all available in a bundle for $30. PDFs, but still, if you want to get each and every product that they made for the Conan line, this is probably one of the best deals going. A lot of people said this is probably the best, one that they did. A lot of people love the 2D20 Conan system. So before it switches ownership and the new people do probably make it 5e. It's a great chance to pick it up. Link is included in the description. I'm very excited about this. So if you want to pick up each and every one of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, a whole bunch, the PDF collection is $30 and it gets you everything. It's from drive-through, but it's worth it. All right. What else is going on in the world of tabletop role-playing game news today from Mofidius? Mofidius has released audio recording number 4 of the playthrough Kickstart playtest Dreams and Machines. This is, as you know, probably the first official original unique tabletop role-playing game IP, unique to Mofidius. It's not based on any other IP. It's not a diveration of an existing IP like Octung Cthulhu is. No, this is all their own original thing. Dreams and Machines is sort of Fallout meets Tales from the Loop meets what's that Japanese anime with the girl and she's the only living human being on the planet of robots? I don't know, but you know what I mean. They've been playtesting it and been doing a podcast of it like every week, so you can listen to that. Mofidius will be at UK Game Episodes this weekend. They're there now. And of course, again, the 50% off Conan thing, get them all for $30. And of course, the fact that they are still advertising, the fact that they own at least some of the rights to Elder Scrolls, that because they released another update to their Elder Scrolls board card game. But as for the Elder Scrolls role-playing game, we haven't seen that yet. Again, some people have said whoever makes the Elder Scrolls role-playing game will be the game that kicks D&D off the top of the mountain. Is that true? I don't know. We'll wait and see. What's going on this week at Renegade, you might be wondering? As we know, they've got the Transformers role-playing game out. Transformers role-playing game should be receiving a lot of free press since there's a new Transformers movie coming out. I can only assume there will be an inevitable tie-in between the Transformers role-playing game and Transformers Rises the Beast. Who amongst us are excited to see Optimus meet Optimus Primal and listen to him do the voice for 2 separate characters? I just can't get enough of that Optimus Prime voice. We've got an update coming up for Hunter the Reckoning from Renegade called Lines Drawn in Blood. Looks like it's going to be a new update rules thing for the 5th edition, adding some new stuff. We've got something coming out called Legacy of You. This is a solo-only, fully regettable, non-linear campaign game in which you step into the role of a legendary hero. So this is a deck-building game, I guess? Video game? I don't know. Can't tell. Obviously, Renegade's big news for the summer is My Little Pony, the tabletop role-playing game. That's right. Yes, they have finally announced the official release date for the official Hasbro approved My Little Pony tabletop role-playing game. Yes, I know there was at least 2 other official Minecraft, My Little Pony. Did I say Minecraft? Sorry. That's because there was an unofficial My Little Pony mod pack for Minecraft as well. Sorry. My Little Pony official. Ignore the previous 2 official role-playing games. This is the official one. Now, why is My Little Pony so important in the terms of D&D? I don't understand. We're talking about D&D here. It's because, My Little Pony makes more money on a day from Hasbro than D&D does. So, it'll be interesting to see what What They Do with My Little Pony. We've got some updates coming up for Werewolf the Apocalypse 5th edition, which it looks like Renegade will be doing. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with Werewolf the Apocalypse, considered by many to be the best and most popular of all the things that came out of the White Wolf vampire universe. So we had vampire, we had werewolf, changeling, mage, hunter, ghost, creation, scion, aberrant, carrot. I don't know. I lost track. They had a lot. But a lot, through that long history of the werewolf days and the vampire days, Werewolf the Apocalypse kind of was always sort of the most impressive, most popular, maybe the best written. Who knows? It was a long time ago, and I don't remember, but it was very popular. And finally, for the bits and pieces of tabletop role-playing game news, because that we can't get enough of a nice thing, or we can never have nice things, or whatever you want to call it. They have announced a new version coming out of Warhammer 40K. Warhammer 40K new edition is here, and it's free for everyone. Now, you got to hand it to Games Workshop. Give them what you will, complain about them, whatever. At least they are honest. Yes, it's a new edition. It's not a retrofit. It's not an update. It's not an upgrade. It's not an ultimate revised core. Nope, it's a brand new edition. You got to start all over. So let's see what we know about it. So far, we've only got 2 factions. We've got these dudes, the ever-present space machines, looking all nice and standard space marine blue. And we've got the ever-expansive, what are these, the Squigs, the Eldar, the bad guys, the generic bad guys. And it looks like we have some more episodes of the Warhammer anime Warhammer cartoon. If you weren't aware of it, there's a Warhammer anime cartoon that appears from time to time on the Warhammer TV YouTube channel that's been going on for a while now. So yeah, somebody's taken the whole Warhammer stuff and slowly been animating it. This is definitely a new world. We don't know what style these will be. Will these be the little ones you have to put together? Will these be pre-painted, pre-made? Will they be the new one with the, what are they called? The spurs? With a lot of modelers like the spurs better than the other way. Magnetic? Magnetic would be interesting. I don't know. I know they've tried magnetic before with some other figures. I don't know if magnetic would work or not work. Probably wouldn't work. I don't like putting them together. I like pre-painted, but I understand why people like the putting them together your own way, especially with the spurs, because if you're a modder and you like to make them look in one specific way, like if you want to take this guy and you're like, oh, all these 4 of these guys, they look exactly the same. They're all holding flamethrower bolters. I want one of them to look different. So I'm going to take the arms off of this guy over here and cut these guys' arms off and replace them with this one. So this one's got a bolter, and this one's got a bolter, and this one's got a bolter, and this one's holding, I don't know, a chainsword or a flag or a book or just something different, just something to break them up, a dog on a chain. So yeah, I understand the appeal. If I was way more talented than I am, it would probably be something I'm into. But yeah, for me, it's like, no, I just want them pre-painted and pre-made because my art skills suck. Face it. So yeah, any ifs, fans, or buts? No, we can't have anything nice. They're making a brand new edition, which means, yep, you got to restart. And some of the figures you're using aren't legal anymore. But at least they're honest. At least they're like, yes, it's a new edition. Give us more of your money. So make of that what you will. And finally, as we know, the ORC has released its 3rd and final release. We're going to go over that in a separate video. You will notice that they were constantly, in the last time, referred to something called viral upstream, viral downstream, and viral ownership of the product line, which is not a term you had heard before. I don't know if anybody ever heard the term viral upstream and viral downstream before. Now, I assume they're referring to a type of viral marketing, but I wanted to look up the definition of viral marketing just to be sure. So, because I know we've all heard it, right? So the official definition of viral marketing is it's a business strategy, blah, that uses social networks to promote a product mainly on various social medias. The name refers to how consumers spread information about a product with other people, much of the same way as a virus spreads from one person to another. It can be delivered word of mouth or enhanced by the network effects of the internet, mobile networks, blah, 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 blah. The concept is often misused or misunderstood, which just basically because there's a difference between something being popular and successful and something being viral. So the big thing about viral is viral marketing depends upon other people doing the work. And basically it just sort of mutating and developing and spreading under its own accord, much the same way a virus does. When I sneeze, the virus goes out there and, maybe somebody else catches it. Maybe they don't. And then maybe it spreads from them. Maybe it doesn't, So that's how viral marketing is. You can't guarantee viral marketing. You put out an ad and you hope it catches on. And some things go viral that you never expected to go viral. And you're like, why? Why is that pop? Why are you excited? And other times you're like, yes, it's exactly as I planned, as opposed to just successful stories where there's actually an active process and they are actively using all the tricks of the trade to make sure that it gets successful. So viral kind of just grows up on its own. It's just kind of grassroots, whatever. But in the previous ORC, that's the reason why I brought this up, is we heard the term viral upstream and viral downstream in regards to how the financing and spreading of the ORC license would work once you put something available under the ORC. So what we're hoping when we go through the ORC Ask Me Anything for the 3rd edition, which thankfully they have finally added some definitions and they redlined it. That'll be interesting because I think it's the first time we've seen them use that. For this, the 3rd and supposedly final issue, we now have a definition of viral. No, I've still no definition of viral upstream. Let's upstream. Let's see if there's a definition of that. There's viral streaming. There's viral cell upstream bioprocess development. That sounds very scientific-y. There's something called upstream and downstream processes for viral nanoplexes as vaccines. Yeah, I don't know what this has to do with marketing. I think, did they just use a word without looking up what it means? There was some word I used yesterday and nobody in the conversation knew what I was talking about. So sometimes there's just words that stick in our brain and we will use them without really understanding that may or may not be what the word means. So maybe when they were talking about viral upstreaming and viral downstreaming in the previous one, they didn't actually know what it meant. We'll find out because there's a new one. We're going to go over that one in a separate broadcast because I got to set stuff up for that one. Because if we're going to go through the new 3rd version of ORC, first we got to have pictures of kittens or puppies. We did kittens last time. Maybe we'll do puppies or some other baby animals because, yeah. That's it for today. Who here is excited about any of that news? Yay, a new Warhammer. Yay, the Conan thing is for sale. Link down below. Yay. Yeah, nothing really great. It's con season. It's convention season. The beginning of summer. We should soon start seeing the Ennies and all the awards and the nominees. Get the final numbers for Q2 from Wizards of the Coast. Summer is always important for the industry. Some summers more than others. I think this is a very important summer for the industry because it's Wizards of the Coast last year pushing 5e before we go into whatever it is that we're going to see next year from Wizards of the Coast and how positively or negatively it's going to affect the gaming market. The alignment thing has become a thing again. So, we'll see what happens. It's very interesting. I don't know. Obviously, there's no way D&D can be as popular as it was the past 4 years because there's just so many series of events that happened. And there's no way Wizards of the Coast could repeat that unless they purposely got everybody in the world infected with the disease and then hope that they were playing. Yeah, I mean, there'd be a lot of. We're talking criminal mastermind stuff here. And plus, we don't know what Critical Role is doing next, so that's a huge mystery at the center of the future of the hobby. What is Mercer and Company doing with Dagger to the Heart? We don't know. That's it for today. Let me know what you're thinking as we go into this first weekend of June and the big summer convention season coming up. What are your predictions for the fate of the hobby in this second quarter of 2020? 23. Let me know what's on your mind today. Post, comment, like, share, subscribe, send me a tell, whatever you want to talk about. This channel is as much yours as mine. I'll be back in a minute. Till then, I'm the OG GM. Have a great day. I will talk to you later. Stay safe and stay off my land.